I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for something.
Clearly.
Oh, this is it. Okay, cool. Anyway, do. Hello.
Heyo. We're live, right?
Yes, we're live.
Okay, cool. Hey guys. Just making sure.
we are
Sometimes
so we are so very professional.
I mean, I am. I don't know about you, but
I wouldn't even call you professional.
how dare, sir? I am a professional streamer.
How dare you? How
I am
dare you?
I am a professional streamer, sir. I'm all about that professionality.
Professionality.
Yeah. That's a word.
Professionality.
That's a word. Pretty sure it's a word somewhere.
Oh. No, I do hope this works because, we're going to talk about a few things, but I wanted to show this because I saw this and I rolled my eyes so far. And this is like, ah, there. This is being done. Okay, so, oh, this is a real thing.
So I was right.
Um,
You were singing Robin Hood.
yes, I was singing Robin Hood. I was singing the good Robin Hood. Like,
Hey,
oh my
Steve.
God, what the fuck, Steve? I'm not saying that. I'm not.
Don't
I'm not. I'm
come
not.
on. You can do it. Steve's a longtime fan. You can
Fine. Like, OMG. It's like it's toast like for sure the skirted Cajun. And I was like telling Becky, like, yes, way. And she was all, no way. And I was like, Totes, yes, way. And she was like, oh, you bitch, no way. Oh God, that was horrible. I'm telling you. Oh fucking God. All right, so now I'm gonna torture y'all with something else. I don't know if you've seen this or heard of this.
Nope.
Robin Hood. Robin with a Y, who lives in Sherwood Forest High Rise in New Nottingham, run by John Prince. Robin Hood and her hip hop band. I'm sorry, Robin Loxley.
Wait, they gender swapped Robin Hood.
Gender and race swapped. That's not the point.
You can't really race swap a fox, but
Yeah, well, considering Robin Hood is based on English lore, but whatever. Uh, you know,
shh.
I actually have an English accent.
I love that movie.
That was an awesome movie. um, Robin Loxley and her hip hop band, The Hood. Are you ready for this
No.
wonderful, oh so wonderful? Let's see. Let's see how well it plays. Hopefully, good. So, yay.
All right, shut it off. I already nope. Shut it off. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. Nope.
The director. Oh no, we're gonna no. It's only a minute long. We're doing this. We're doing this.
We can't. You can't do this to me.
Oh, from director X. So he has some director. He's been, I think, did some music videos and whatnot. This is a Canadian. This is a Canadian project. Um, spot the differences.
You're not in the sheriff's department. You're trespassing.
The naming
Oh.
conventions that they decided to use with this, uh, New Nottingham.
So every day we stray further from God, right?
Trespassing. A classic retold. I call this a classic that is bastardized and butchered. And hey,
Is
you know
this
what? I could be wrong. Hold on, I could be wrong. the Daft Punk wannabe masks. You know, this could be an actual smash sleeper hit.
Did you hit your
However,
head? Did you hit your head today?
I did not hit my head. I hit my head
Are,
on a tree a long time ago. I think I've recovered though.
are you sure about that?
I don't even think my cautious optimism can deal with this one. Um, See, when I made my video on it talking about it, I was just talking about the teaser and the press releases. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this existed. So
robbers who rap about their crimes. It's just sexy.
What? What?
oh, you want to hear that again?
No, I
You
don't.
No.
Robbers who rap about their crimes. It's
Robbers who rap about their crime. It's just
sexy.
What's your plan?
Is this Disney's doing?
No, it's global TV, global network television. It is a Canadian broadcast television. Ark, where do you have my? Who's streaming right now? Tell them to quit. Tell them to stop. I mean, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, global TV is a Canadian network. This is a Canadian project. I will still be watching it. Just, I have to. Wednesday, September 27th, ladies and gentlemen. I have to.
No,
This
you
is
don't.
just no. Yes, oh yes, I do.
Stay out of Sherwood!
This was a terrible.
Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're trying to be a successful criminal, what's the last thing you want to do? Anybody?
Leave traces that you stole. Shit. You know, don't leave fingerprints. Don't let your face be seen.
Show your face. I don't know. He might rage quit a game. Is he playing? What's he? He's playing. Oh God, I'm having a brain fart. Armored Core. He's playing Armored Core 6. We're gonna talk about that fucking game. That beautiful specimen of horror. But let's talk about this beautiful specimen of horror.
Sherwood!
This was a
I like this line.
This was a terrible idea.
Yes, it was.
Fighting if you know
Fight the power. See, this I don't like them. They're stealing Public Enemy. They're stealing Public Enemy's song. And you know, that's just I don't like that. That's not fair. Let's get through this.
If you know you can't win. Because some fights have to be fought.
Time's up, Sherwood. I want the criminals known as the Hood.
You wanted me? Here I am.
What?
What's that?
I'm sorry. I'm losing brain cells.
Rob the rich. Ready?
Here I
Ready?
am. We can stop them. Take back what's ours. And give what we steal to our people.
Did you catch that? Rob from the rich. Let's go. Hold on. Let's take a moment.
Stop looking at the boobies.
Yes, the boobies, the belly. I'm sorry. That's a beautiful thing.
We can stop them. Take back what's ours. And give what we steal to our people.
That's not what Robin Hood stood for.
No.
Robin Hood stole tax money to give back to the people who were being overtaxed. Steal back and give to our people. Maybe she's referring to those who live in the Sherwood Forest High. Sherwood Forest. Oh God, the Sherwood Forest high rise. So apparently the story behind this, the big white people, the big mean evil white people who you've seen, the one who thinks rapping about your crime is sexy, are jacking up the rental prices and forcing people to not be able to afford their bills. Okay, so Robin and her Merry Hood band are going to steal back. So I don't know. I'm not making any. Of course, I'm going to speculate. This is going to be so full of stereotypes cliche racial stereotypes, one after another, after another, after another, after another. But it,
No shit, you don't fucking
ah,
say.
I mean, oh, she's a lesbian. There's our lesbians.
So the
I'm
main
definitely one.
character, so main character is not only race swapped, it's sexual swapped and
A
gender
lesbian.
swapped.
Or maybe she's bisexual. Who knows?
Whoever these people are, I'd say they just declared war.
They just declared war.
Oh, it's a series. I'm definitely
Yes,
not watching.
yes. There's going to be multiple episodes of this atrocity.
I was hoping, a one and done movie, get it out of the way.
Oh no, 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 no. I will have to go back. I will have to go back and watch Time Bandits.
So brain.
Oh my God,
cells.
Doug! Thank you. Well, where is it? Right there. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug MPA, for the $1.99. Thank you so much. Showing support. Is this woke crap ever going to end?
No.
Eventually,
I
the people that are in charge are going to pass away.
Yeah, but
I
then the woke youngers are going to go up and they're the ones who are doing this now.
Is it ever going to end? On one hand, I believe it will, because we have people. There are good movies coming out. They're just scattered in between. Unfortunately, Dune 2 got delayed till next year. That's not woke. That is hopefully going. If it's as good as the first one, that's going to be fantastic. Oppenheimer wasn't woke. The Tom Cruise movies haven't been woke, so they're there. But then you have one series after another that is just
why
nonstop.
am I not that lucky?
Huh?
What? Why am I not lucky?
For the woke crap to end.
Oh
yeah. Eventually, the human species will cease to exist. That's not good. Whenever you're hoping for the asteroid to hit.
I'm looking forward to it with this bullshit. This is the whole like I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Well, I think the thing that I push, find something that you like and promote it. If you see something that's trash, that's garbage, don't promote it. I know that's a no-brainer, but like when I watch Dune or Arcane and things like that, I tell everybody I know, if something that's enjoyable, that does not have any sort of underlying message, where story comes before anything, Doug, dude.
Oh, this is completely going to be message first. Tell me I'm wrong.
Absolutely, yes. Message will be first. I don't think Barbie was woke. Well, okay, I get so much flack for this, and I understand. So Doug says again, thank you. I thought woke movies were on the decline, but then Barbie made $1 billion. Do you think Barbie is going to keep woke movies around longer? So number one, I think the Hollywood is probably going to get the wrong message from Barbie. Yes, there was messaging in it. There were feminist messages in it. I don't consider feminism to be woke. My idea of woke is ideological checkbox nonsense ahead of character story and hero's journey. I've seen so many movies and so many TV series that have some sort of message in it, but the story always came first. The characters came first, and with a little bit of mix in here and there. Cosby Show had messaging in it. 21 Jump Street had messages in it. All the shows that I grew up on had some of them were just dumb fun, but some of them also had something you can learn from, a message, some sort of something to push, but it wasn't at the detriment of the story. So they were done well. Either you didn't notice them, or it wasn't so heavy-handed. Now, as far as with Barbie, Hollywood's going to get the wrong message from that, because, like Steve says here, unintentional parody on the level of Airplane. I agree with that 100%. Yes, Greta Gerwig. whatever, came out and said, yes, it's supposed to be a feminist movie. It's supposed to have messaging in this. Unfortunately, personally, I think she turned it up so high, so hard, so
she admitted.
heavy-handed.
So she admitted.
She admitted it. She absolutely admitted it. But ultimately, Barbie is for women. Barbie was a feminist toy made for girls to show them that they didn't have to just play with dolls. They didn't just have to have the tea parties and everything. And Barbie was the feminist, the ideological feminist message with the toys ever since the beginning. Barbie can be anything. Just slap that label on her. You know, airplane, Dr. Barbie, dentist Barbie, this Barbie, that Barbie. So the movie, I don't think it's too far off. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely ridiculous from beginning to end. And I think that's why I couldn't take it seriously.
I haven't seen it yet, so
don't bother. Let's don't bother.
Yes, well, unfortunately,
I think it's ridiculously over the top. Oh, she wants to see it?
Yes.
Oh, go see it. You'll get laid. But well,
I mean, I don't need to take her to the movies to do that to happen.
Yeah, I know. Oh shit, where was I? Women out there using Barbie as a metric to whether or not they should continue dating a guy, that's a blessing in disguise, because you should get away from a woman like that. Oh yeah. Like women on TikTok saying that, oh, he didn't like Barbie, so we had to break up. Like, oh, good.
What?
He dodged the bullet. Yes.
That's so stupid.
Yes, it is.
Fucked up.
But no, that's a blessing in disguise. Make sure you get the bonus home beforehand.
Why would you break up with somebody? What's so saying? What if the guy's like a really good guy, and you break up with him because he doesn't like the Barbie? That's fucking stupid.
Yes, and the guy dodged the bullet. Go find a girl who's not a psychopath. Okay. Yes. I don't think the Barbie movie was woke, but it was definitely feminist. I think I don't exactly know what intersectional feminism is, but feminist movie, yes, very heavy-handed. I already said it'll give the wrong message to Hollywood. It was a movie about a toy. It was a feminist movie about a feminist toy. It's exactly what women who grew up with Barbie were looking for. So they went to it, and they went again and again. And that's why this movie made $1 billion. And it's with the Barbenheimer thing. I think Oppenheimer is on track to maybe make $1 billion worldwide. Let's see. I want to see where I am curious where it's at. That was marketing.
Say that movie was racist.
Yeah, because there weren't enough black people in the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, but typically, back then.
No, there were. They just weren't interacting with Oppenheimer. The movie was not about the Manhattan Project. It was about Oppenheimer. So where Oppenheimer was doing his research, there weren't a lot of black scientists there at that facility.
So they're criticizing it for being
a period
historically accurate.
700. As of according to Box Office Mojo, Oppenheimer has made $788 million. That's pretty fantastic. And oddly enough, chances are the whole Barbenheimer meme helped it. Oh, excuse me. I want to show the silent walking thing because I think Steve would get a kick out of it.
Oh, God, the stupid silent walking thing.
There you go. So Oppenheimer was working in New Mexico, right? Yeah, the scientists on the black scientists on the Manhattan Project were stationed in New York. The movie doesn't take place in New York. It takes place with Oppenheimer, who I believe apparently was in New Mexico. So yeah, people get upset about historically accurate shit, and I just point and laugh. And that's what we should always do. Point and laugh, because you can't it's time for the squeaky wheel to be replaced instead of constantly getting the grease. Welcome everybody. We got 8 people watching. Yay. I get excited by silly things.
Like, how can you be mad at a people making a movie that are making a movie historically accurate? Like, do they expect you just to fudge history or something like that?
Yes.
Like, do they? they really expect you to just say fuck history and like
Yes.
we tell like make sure everyone feels included, even though during that piece of history, certain people were oppressing other people because they didn't like the way those people looked.
Yes.
But we can't talk about that war on those people because that's bad. But the people who helped end that war,
You're talking about a group of people who wake up every morning, and yes, I say this all the time. I'm sure people are tired of me saying it. This is a group of people who wake up in the morning and in an attempt to find some sort of purpose for their lives, some sort of significance for their lives. They look for something to be offended by so they can have some sort of meaning to their unfortunate, meaningless life. Instead of going, I don't know, find a hobby. Blah. Sanguine tales, almost time for sanguine tales. Come along. What?
I mean, it's
Let's
whatever.
all go to Sanguine Land.
People need to
Oh God, I watched too many cartoons. Okay.
People
We
need
have
to
an active chat. You guys are awesome. What?
People just need to get off their high horses with this shit. I'm tired of people throwing a fucking fit because a black person wasn't in a movie. Like, it's a fucking movie about a historical piece. Like, you will live if
so. Okay. Not just Australia. The United States tried to do that. I believe the Oscars tried to. Well, no, they instituted in order to qualify for the Oscars, you had to check off all kinds of boxes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and I think they let off some of those restrictions except for Best Picture. So yeah, the stupidity is worldwide. Let's see.
Like
Barbenheimer. Old boy Opie needs Barbie to deliver a nuke to Germany instead of Japan. Coming to theaters never, but soon to arrive thanks to AI. Oh yeah.
Like
let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all are blowing up.
Like if they really, I mean, seriously, this like Doug said, this representation shit is getting fucking old. It really is.
Because it's forced representation. There's nothing wrong with
no.
I understand. I understand 100% what you're saying, Doug. But and what I'm about to say, I'm sure you're going to understand as well. It's the forced representation. So we have to be careful with our wording because eventually, eventually somebody's going to clip my sorry ass because I don't know, for some reason I don't know, I'm getting subscribers. So thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out and watching my shit. It's the forced representation. There's nothing wrong with representation. We've had it for a very long time. Yes, granted, if you go back to who was it? The actress that died, and they pulled her out of a movie.
Speaking of actresses who died, I just found out today that a voice actress for the old Harley Quinn
passed away.
Yep.
We've lost a lot of people. We've lost a lot of people this past week. If you're familiar with wrestling, Bray Wyatt died, passed away from fighting.
I never watched.
Don't know. Okay. Also, anybody who out there watches wrestling, Bray Wyatt passed. The day before that, Terry Funk, one of the hardcore gods themselves, crazy fucker, he passed away. And then the voice actress for Harley Quinn, Bob Barker, finally kicked it. Fucking 99 years old. The memes. How does the internet deal with pain? They make memes.
Yeah.
That is close to 100 without going over.
But yeah, this whole forced representation bullshit, it's getting old. Like,
so why? Doug, what you're saying is the math has been pretty correct? You get so much trouble. 13% of Oscars have gone to 13% of the population. No, I'm going to be horrible. No.
Like, I don't understand why. Like, you have representation in all kinds of media, so I don't fucking get like why they feel it has to be in every form of like everything. Like, what happened to selected media where like something like a passion project working really well and if you're gonna have your representation that like I know I don't think it started off as a passion project, but I know I keep going back to it in previous streams with Spawn. Spawn, dude made, and now granted it was made by a white guy, but still the main character is a black guy. And it's a very successful comic run, and no one fucking bats an eye at it.
Nobody cared.
Yeah, because it was well done, and it wasn't the fact that he was black had absolutely nothing to do with the story.
But it was funny whenever Violator turned him into a white dude because he wanted to see his wife and daughter one more time. That was fucking hilarious.
Yes,
I love that.
These people are from hell, so they do fucked up shit.
Yeah. Also, superstar Billy Graham also passed away this year.
Don't know who that is.
Iron Sheik also passed away. Which is like, man, what kind of cage match is that happening? Iron Sheik, superstar Billy Graham, Bray Wyatt, and what was the other guy? Harper. Anyway,
but the point is though, like if you make a history piece and you be accurate to it, and people throw a fit about it.
To answer your question, why? Because you give them an inch, motherfucker takes a mile. That's it. Pure and simple. You give them an inch, they want a mile.
Are we allowed to say? Are we allowed to say the NAZI word?
Say Yahtzee.
Okay.
I just say Yahtzee.
If we made a movie nowadays about Yahtzees and their oppression of the
Schindler's List,
like a Schindler's List, that shit wouldn't fly today for some reason.
If somebody, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm
like, I feel like that shit wouldn't fly. Like, people would be like, "Oh, you're oppressing the Jewish people." Like, it fucking happened.
No, they would complain about a lack of diversity in the casting. It's like, why aren't there any black people in the casting? It's like, why isn't the cast more diverse? Because there was a particular group of people
that were hunted by the Nazis
that were focused on. And
no, they were hunted, sir. Caucasian. They were prosecuted and they were hunted. Not prosecuted. Persecuted. My bad. Yeah, they were persecuted. And they were rounded up like farm animals and put them into giant fences and killed.
They were put in camps to concentrate at, and they were of a rather specific melanin content or lack thereof. So
point is, like, it's just if we made that movie nowadays, people would be throwing a fit. They would probably,
because nothing existed before like 2014, 2010, 2015. Shit, those shows don't exist. Like, people talk about the attention span of the modern Gen Z, millennial, whatever.
And like, you make a movie
10 seconds, but it's like
guarantee fucking
go back and watch some of the old, good, funny,
I guarantee if like nowadays, if someone made a movie based off of 9/11 and they had Islamic people displaying the terrorists that did the plane stuff, people would call the director racist. I guarantee you. I don't think anybody wants a movie.
That's like making a movie about Hurricane Katrina. Nobody wants that. I'm not interested. Did you know what yesterday was?
No.
Yesterday was the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
I slept through Katrina, man. It didn't bother. Well, it didn't affect me.
I did too, and then I woke up the next day to my anyway. I got memories from there that aren't just.
It didn't hit where I was living that well.
Didn't. It hit family for me. It hit family.
Wow.
So
I was living in Walker when it hit, so it didn't really do. Oh yeah, I'll get you. Can you do
absolutely
me a
sure? Do it. Is it better than Dusty Roads? Drop the link. I'll check it out.
Point is what I'm saying is that if you made a movie that based off of 9/11, people would like, and you made the antagonist the
historically accurate.
Historically, people would say, "Oh, you're." I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like, you're basically pinpointing all the blame on this one race of people, and you know, and then God forbid if there was and then people would be like, why wasn't there a trans person on that plane? Well, you know, trans wasn't as upfront about it back then, but they would bitch about not having diversity, and they would bitch about how it's racist that we are associating these people with what happened, which is what happened. Because fucking it's history now.
So let's see.
Like, I don't understand people.
Which promo am I looking for? They got a bunch of them here.
Like
it's called the greatest promo of all time.
Stupidity baffles me, is what I'm saying. And I don't like stupidity.
Did you put the link? Is it just not coming over Stream Yards? Let's go see.
Check on the channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Do not see it. Where'd you drop the link? I don't see it. No, YouTube, don't eat it. I don't see the link. What's the title of it? Oh, you have to be a mod. You have to be a mod to drop a link. Oh, no, don't. What's the title of it? Because I'm looking at a bunch of them. Yeah, channel and title, because I'm looking at a whole bunch of Billy Graham promos. Because I'm curious. I haven't seen too many. I don't think I've seen any of Billy Graham's promos. We're boring the hell out of Hoshiro. I was like, I didn't watch wrestling. I had a sheltered childhood.
No, I just didn't like wrestling.
Wrestling was awesome. It was soap opera for dudes.
Hated wrestling growing up.
Oh, you coward.
No, it's just that my step siblings loved it, and they would put it on, and they would take off my fucking Looney Tunes while I was watching Looney Tunes, and so I just would leave the room, and go to the bedroom and play some Donkey Kong Country while they watch wrestling.
Let's see. F. Wait, no, yeah, F. 1975. I see the one with Superstar Billy Graham TV interview 1975. Let's see. All right, hold up. Boom. Let's see. Is it this one? This one? Oh, 5 minutes long? I don't think we'll be able to watch. Oh, yeah, that one's this one. 5 minutes long? You think we can get away with it? It's just a live stream.
If we pause it every once in a while or if we talk over it, but
is that, oh my God, that's Vince McMahon. Goodness gracious.
Didn't he retire?
No, he's still involved. He's still CEO or CFO or something. I don't know. He needs to fuck the fuck off and let Triple H and Stephanie run the company. Yeah. Let's take a few minutes and check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we have to?
And standing to his left, suppose you could say the greatest physique in professional wrestling today.
He got a lot more jacked after this.
Pops in your french fries.
Yep, definitely a heel at this time. Okay. I'm going to watch that later. We do have to get on with the show. I'm going to watch that later. And of course, I don't want to take too much of a chance getting hit. Somebody saying, "Hey, you took all this stuff." Like, yeah, I'm going to watch that later. I'm trying to think of who is like his voice and his mannerisms. You got to say Scott Steiner took a lot. I don't know if I'm talking. I don't know if I'm. Who knows who I'm talking about? I'm sure everybody does. Scott Steiner. It sounds like Scott Steiner took a lot from Billy Graham as far as the promos and accentuating just the way Steiner talked. That's what he reminds me of.
And actually, Steve, by the way, to answer your question, they're chocolate chip cookies with Nutella spread across them.
Oh God, thankfully not oatmeal raisin cookies.
Mm.
Homemade Oreo cookies.
I
How do you
mean,
make homemade Oreo cookies?
I don't know, but if I asked her, she'd probably make them, or at least try to.
I'm sure, like between Billy Graham and Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, people got their inspiration from them. The two, like easily two of the greatest talkers, greatest on the mics, greatest promo people in wrestling history, hands down. Okay, done with the wrestling nostalgia trip. Stop, Doug. Okay, thank you, Doug. Oh,
Yes,
I don't have time to watch wrestling anymore. I still watch the Inside the Rope stuff. Anything, and of course anything that comes out of Paul Heyman's mouth is that's just a great thing. Paul Heyman, Chris Jericho, fantastic to listen to, and we need to get. So we're going to start talking about Superman or Sailor Krypton. Did you watch it?
Uh-huh.
You want to pat yourself on the back?
What part again? I forgot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I have a lot of shit that goes on.
Wow.
What did I forget? What did I get? What did I call?
Thank you, Steve. I was waiting for somebody to point that out. Thanks. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Bunch of sweaty men wrestling around on the ground. Ooh, baby.
Well, knowing you, I'm not surprised that gets you off.
Oh, shut up. Anyway.
This is the fact that Slade lost his eye like I predicted.
Uh-huh. That's what I was talking about.
It was dumb how he lost it, but all right.
A bolt of electricity through the face?
He got stabbed with 2 fingers from a girl who does not know martial arts. Give me a break. That Slade is a trained soldier, and you can tell me he got
that was a little embarrassing. That I did look at this like, really? That's the Slade that we're getting in this episode. Okay.
Well, first of all, him losing his eye was supposed to be this big traumatic experience for him because of the fact that his son lost the ability to speak as he got his throat slit, but Slade was still able to save him. His wife shot him in the face because she blamed him, and they reduced it all to him getting his eye poked out with a lightning finger. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 fingers. She gave him 2 fingers. She doubled it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's whatever, but it's a I know it's a different universe, so different universe, different Slade, but.
So we got a little bit of backstory on Amanda Waller, who was in the military, who was a soldier in the military with whatever his name was, the general. I know she said his name.
I think they changed that too. Like, I don't think she was originally in the military.
No, I thought she was just a pencil pusher.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was just a cold-hearted pencil pusher.
Yep, Steve, you got to make sure you use 2 fingers, not just 1. Got to get 2 for the right grip. And if you use your thumb and carry around like a bowling ball, she might kick your ass.
I've done it.
So have I, but anyway, didn't carry. But anyway, yay! Hi, we're doing the stream of too much information. So, okay. Episode as a whole, how did you like the reveal of what the
Kryptonians
the general's motivation? Do you think that was the Kryptonians? That were attacking? Oh, hey, spoilers. Who cares? I think that was Brainiac.
No,
the Kryptonians blasted everything to stop them.
No, that's not Brainiac.
It was a bad guy. I don't think that was the Kryptonians that were invading, but a force.
Sir, there's this thing called All Hell Zod.
Oh, it's true. But what's the motivation? Well, they didn't reveal enough.
No, they didn't. We have no idea. They could be Kryptonians. It could be an alien race.
It was definitely Kryptonian technology, or what we assume is Kryptonian technology.
Well, because it's similar to what Clark was brought in and his ship is made of. He said it was. He said that he admitted that the technology was a lot like his ship.
Yeah. which is why he was so eager. It was so easy for him to believe that it was actually his people that did it. No,
It could be a numerous thing. I mean, in fact, I know you're gonna probably hate this, but it's probably gonna be time travel.
Oh, please, fuck's sake, no.
It's probably going to be time travel.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough they introduced the whole multiverse Council of Loises. Oh God. No.
But you know they love comic book shows love jumping the gun on time travel and multiverse shit.
No, jumping the shark. Multiversal time travel has jumped the shark for entertainment. It's handled poorly, and it takes away danger. It takes away the suspense. Oh, what happened to him? Oh, well, he can just show up from an alternate timeline. It's been abused to the point of meaningless, and
I mean, I could be wrong. It could be Brainiac emulating Kryptonian technology, or it could be just a band of, rebel Kryptonians who like to invade. Because I mean, Zod was a warring general.
So if we go down the route of Zod, the planet, Krypton.
I mean, that's what I was thinking when I first saw him.
Well, the helmet, the helmet was weird.
It was hiding his face.
Yeah, so obviously it could be Zod, it could be a humanoid, or it could be a robot. That's the question. It kind of stole the helmet idea from Thor, the first movie, the first Thor,
the destroyer armor,
whatever that thing was.
No. So the destroyer armor goes back a long way.
I'm talking about the movie, the first Thor movie, that thing that landed. With the face,
that's called the destroyer armor.
It's armor?
It's called the destroyer armor. It was originally it was crafted by Odin and some dwarf. I'm just saying I'm giving you some history about what that thing is. You're like, "Oh, I don't know what this thing is." Well, I'm telling you what it fucking is from the Thor movie. It's called the destroyer armor. It was made by some dwarves that Odin commissioned, that he put his own magic into. They forged it like they forged Mjolnir in a sun. It was made for Odin to wear when he fought beings that he could not beat, like Galactus. He wore the armor to fight Galactus along with Zeus and I think the other Skyfather. I can't remember who the third Skyfather is in Marvel, but there's 3 Skyfathers that cover mythologies like Norse. It might have been Egyptian, so it might have been Ra, I think, but it took all 3 of them plus Odin and his destroyer armor. And it's basically just another weapon that's in Odin's arsenal. He keeps in the background. It's a multi-planet destroying fucking armor set. It is meant to be worn.
That's another trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's.
I saw that. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna look that up on the side.
Oh no, we're gonna watch it.
We're gonna watch it right now.
No, we're gonna finish talking about Superman, Super Sailor Man.
But yes,
we are going to actually finish a topic before breaking off on a 30-minute tangent. Okay.
Well, the tangent was information. It was an important tangent. All right, now you know what the destroyer armor is.
We're still talking about Superman.
I know, but I mean, I was informing you that the armor is it wasn't a robot. It's an armor.
I have a problem with the way the big purple monster the big purple kaiju was defeated.
Why? Why would you even have a problem with that?
Because
it's fucking Superman.
Just because you turn the breakers off to a building doesn't mean the electricity just stops running.
I thought you meant that the fact that he just turned his X-ray vision on and just
yoinked
that fucking dude out of the armor.
I dug that part. I did.
I'm about to say
I thought the big fucking kaiju, big purple kaiju, was a little bit overblown, maybe too much. Would have been a lot more destruction to the city, but the whole turn off your breakers, turn off your electricity, turn off your power. That's not how it works.
No, you have to shut the power off of the main
substation. from the
where
substation.
where he was heading.
How do you know? We know these things. We work with electric.
It's also common knowledge. It should be
well,
common knowledge.
obviously, it's not so common knowledge to the writers. They like could have. It just like little things. Is that a nitpick? Maybe, but could have been written better. I don't know.
Well, it's whatever. I mean, honestly, it didn't matter how much more powerful that robot has got. It's Superman. He's as long as he's under the sun, which by the way, I know most people were like, "Oh, where'd all of his damage go at the end of that fight?" Well, when the fight was ended, the sun rose, so he started healing once the sun started touching him. The sun gives him
fast enough. I don't know.
He Superman can heal as long as it's under the
No,
sunlight.
I know, but it just like
it was also some just a black eye and some bruises. The sun would probably just. He didn't take any like serious damage, really. But anyway, yeah, that was dumb. You power is still connected. You can still those nodes and those wires are still connected to the main power source. Just flipping off a breaker wouldn't stop that.
No.
As long as you create a circuit somehow, you can make electricity flow. But they were probably like the writers were probably like, well, fuck. I don't think it was the fact that the power. I don't think it was meant to be like the way I saw it was. It wasn't the fact that they were taking the power away from him. It was to show Superman that even though he's fighting for people and they thought he was a monster, they still believed in him. So that's what gave him the strength to beat this creature or the kaiju monster. That's how I interpreted it. Yeah, sure. Like it was supposed to look like overwhelming odds. Like Superman could not win, but the moment people started believing in him and having faith in him, he fought completely.
Yeah, that's kind of cheesy. Kind of cheesy.
It's fucking Superman.
I know.
It's literally what he's built off of.
Let's see. Final episode backstory of Waller. I am curious of what the invasion was. Okay, it's either General Zod. We do know that? Did we get the full backstory of Superman?
Nope. His father was speaking Kryptonian to him, and then he realized he didn't understand it, and we never got the rest of that. I feel like that's gonna be in the next season.
I mean, some sort of ideas. Like, do we know? So we really don't know if he was orphaned, if this planet's destroyed, or maybe he was sent to Earth as a preliminary assault. Oh wow, okay. This could be a very interesting, very different backstory for Kal-El.
Yeah,
I have to wait and see if he's even called Kal-El or whatever.
It should be. Yeah, I think they said Kal-El.
Now, let's say it is. If it is something like Brainiac, because it was all robotic, but then I don't know. Hopeful speculation: the Kryptonians are fighting him, and ultimately, Brainiac's the reason for Krypton being destroyed, or maybe I don't know. The big explosion behind the portal is the planet blowing kaboom.
That's what I was thinking. It could have been. Which that means Zod could be out in space still.
Oh,
because Zod, a planet. Look, I mean, he was technically exposed to the sunlight of Earth whenever if that was a Kryptonian invasion, so he could have been able to withstand the planet explosion.
But is it the sun? Because his dad had the cape, and his dad was flying in the ship.
No, Zor-El was well. I don't know what they're gonna make Zor-El in this.
I'm talking about Zor-El in the when he was going through the flashback in the ship and all that stuff. Like when Clark went onto his ship, and he was talking to his dad. Wasn't his dad levitating and didn't have the cape and all that other stuff? So, do they already have powers? Is it the sun?
All Kryptonians typically yes, it is the sun. When they were Krypton inherently back then Kryptonite didn't exist. Kryptonite was made to give Superman a weakness so he could be relatable. Kryptons get their power from yellow stars, which Krypton was circling a red star at the time, so they didn't have the power that Superman has because their powers were dampened because they were under the light of a red star. they get their powers based on what stars they're under. Like, so yellow stars give them the Superman powers, blue stars give them like Superman powers, and then red stars. So they were all normal, but they still have like the same functions. They don't need to breathe like oxygen, so they can fly in space freely without worrying about death. Just all that stuff. So the moment he got exposed to a yellow sunlight, yes, it was. Did you watch Man of Steel?
No.
Then yeah, like Zod basically once it basically happened to them. I know Man of Steel is not a great example because people hated that movie, but like Zod basically got the Superman strength almost immediately as he got on Earth. He was able to contend with Clark, who's been under the sun his whole life. It's the moment they start getting the Kryptons start getting yellow sunlight. Also, kryptonite was the core of the planet Krypton, so their power was suppressed by that too. So, just some more comic trivia for you.
Yeah. And the way it ended with the general being decommissioned, I genuinely thought they were going to kill him.
Oh yeah,
like that one part, because it shows Deathstroke grabbing his sword as Waller is talking. That's like, oh, are they? And I'm like, wait a minute, are they going to kill the general in a kid's cartoon? Like, what the hell? And oh no, they just give him the gun to kill Superman. Like, oh. Okay, kind of disappointed.
But I'm curious what the source of the gun's gonna be. Is it gonna be red star energy or is it gonna be kryptonite energy?
Well, the first thing you would assume it's gonna be some sort of kryptonite energy, but how do they know that? They don't know it exists. Kryptonite. Yeah.
Except for Lois, the Council of Lois has had it.
Oh, and what did Jimmy see in the ball? Do we know it's the same thing that Lois saw?
Could have been.
Like, how much information is on there? Could it be information about that attacking force? I don't know. I love speculating. I'm sorry. Instead of talking about how shit a show is like Ahsoka, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm talking about like being interested in where a storyline is going to progress, how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that, and ultimately getting to the final point on the entire first season of My Adventures with Superman. Whether you like the animation style or not, that's fine. Overall, and the changes that they did to the different villains, that can definitely be legitimate complaints because they don't look like their original iterations, and which is fine. Those are great opinions to have, but it's a great thing to argue about because we're arguing about the costume versions and we're arguing about animation style instead of the message. It feels good. It genuinely feels good because ultimately the two things that I genuinely enjoyed about this first season, Lois Lane is not a girl boss. She's cocky, which is Lois Lane, a little overconfident. She makes mistakes, feels bad about them, tries to atone for those mistakes, admits her mistakes. She has an actual character progression. And Clark Kent and Superman, I think it's a good version of Clark Kent and Superman. He's not depressed and brooding. He's not Bruce. He's not. Yeah, he's not Bruce. He's not Henry Cavill's not Henry Cavill's version.
Zack Snyder's.
Zack Snyder's version. It's a wholesome version, a hero version of it.
What Superman was supposed to be.
What Superman was supposed to be. And I think that, for me, will keep me watching this. And it feels good. So what are your thoughts? What do you think?
Overall, I think the show was pretty good. I like some things. I don't like what they did with the villains. I don't like that, but that's just, personal. Like, I prefer for them to be I don't like. I would prefer them to be more comic accurate, but whatever. It's their own creative version. They didn't go woke with it. They didn't go they didn't push the message out like you said. So they focused on the story, and so far the story isn't bad. Like it's pretty good. So I'm not really all that worried about it, honestly. I mean, like when it comes to I'm enjoying the show. I really am.
I'm gonna figure out how to do this. Hold on.
What?
You'll see. The shit that I have to go through. I'm gonna figure out an easier way to do this. Instead of all the clicking. The chat knows. I think the chat knows what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
You'll see. My God, the process.
What's he doing, chat? What the hell is he doing?
Go read the chat. Moving. I have to share this. Oh no, what is he? No, what? Steve, you did this? Apparently, I've become a version of Rowdy Piper.
Oh dear.
Yes, Frost, I'm getting there.
Oh dear.
Okay. All righty then. Let's check out the latest trailer. Boom, 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 boom. Pause. Let's see. Let it load up for a little bit. Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm excited. I'm interested in this movie.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested. I want to see where they take it. It looks from the trailers, it looks good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, don't hit us. We're just trying to promote your shit.
You heard us, Scott. Well, I mean, so long as we pause it and analyze it, and actually make commentary on it.
Which is stupid because if you want, it would be better. You would think to have channels watch it in full and then react to it. But I guess if you want people to watch it in full, go.
I mean, they want you to. It's just. I don't think. Honestly, I don't think it's Scott making the strikes. I think honestly, it's just the YouTube algorithm.
No, it's automated. It's automated shit. So let's check it out.
I like the setup. It looks like the first game for sure.
I mean,
it definitely looks faithful to recreating the old the first game.
Yes, we have no money.
Why is it the pizzeria out in the middle of? I mean, okay, if you're a murderer, I get it. Your stuff's out there in the middle of nowhere. It's hard to prove anything against you because you have no witnesses. But
are there any other shots of them driving up to the pizzeria? Is it maybe on a random highway?
I'm just saying
the grass and the weeds and shit. Not necessarily out in the middle of nowhere, but like the grass and weeds, that kind of shit will grow up through the concrete if a building's been abandoned long enough.
Yeah, I know, but look, there's no buildings in the background. I don't see shit.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Sir, we have been locating for a long time.
Yes, I know.
I've got some vandalism going on.
Okay. So possibly just an intro, something that's going to happen in the beginning of the movie.
Probably. This is probably we need to have a security guard because people are breaking in.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder, are any of these guys YouTubers? Because I know some YouTubers were invited to the movie to be.
Oh, that was awesome.
So I was watching Game Theory's reaction to the first trailer. In the first trailer there's a scene in the trailer that has a wall of employee of the month portraits, and every employee of the month is one of the big FNAF YouTubers.
Okay.
I know for a fact that the taxi driver at the one who drives the little girl in Golden Freddy, he is also a YouTuber. So I wonder if any of these actors are just regular.
I'm gonna have to show that to my tiny clones because they watch a lot of Five Nights channels. Jacksepticeye is somewhere back there.
No, he's not really good. Good bath. That's whenever you run.
What?
I said, and that's whenever you run. You don't sit there and stare like an idiot.
Steve said there's a trailer park and a stoplight around the corner. Definitely a trailer park.
Oh.
So Hunty says Dalco, 8-Bit Ryan, and a few others on the wall. So
Yeah.
Something Hunty's noticed.
Killed by a cupcake. I've been killed by that cupcake so many times.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Back up. So parking lot on the side of the road, there's lights. You see a bunch of lights in the background. So maybe not quite so
Maybe an abandoned mall.
remote.
Because in the books,
Yeah,
in the books, there was the original pizzeria was built on a
Indian burial ground. What?
No, it was built to like they built a mall. They tried to build a mall around it. So I don't know how much to relate to the books they're going to be doing. So, but anyway, continue.
You said abandoned strip mall.
For you. Piece
Possible.
of cake, really. It's a security gig.
Hold on. So I'm sure it's been mentioned before, but this is like that sign. I want to say that's got. I mean, that's a copy of the Chuck E. Cheese sign, right?
Oh well, I mean, it was
Or is it
inspired.
Children's Palace?
It was inspired by Chuck E. Cheese.
Children's Palace. If anybody even remembers the Children's Palace. No, not Children's Place. Children's Palace. Okay, no. Children's Palace was around the same time as Chuck E. Cheese, but Chuck E. Cheese won. Chuck E. Cheese.
Security gig.
Hey, look at this. It's him.
Yeah, that's Matthew Leonard.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the killer.
Hello? Welcome to Freddy's. Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Foxy.
Why is Foxy like Foxy's always the one that's just so degraded?
Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. Back in the 80s. Some kids went missing.
What is this?
That's why the place shut down.
So now that's all probably. Oh, the fuck kind of chair is that? So this is probably going to be a dream sequence or a vision or something.
Oh, that's definitely gonna be. Those are the children that are in the animatronics. The chair is it's new. It's theorized that it's so. The reason why, well, it's not 100% clear, but some of the theories is that Springtrap or William Afton, Matthew Leonard's character, he kills children because and he tortures them and he uses their souls to make agony and remnant, which remnant is this liquid metal thing that gives him immortality, basically. The lore gets fucking.
So there's really crazy fucked up lore behind Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh God, yes.
Some little independent jump scare video game that was probably made on like a minuscule budget just blew up and became this.
Sir, you have no idea the rabbit hole you were about to walk into. Okay, leave now before it's too late.
No, you don't understand, dude. All I have to do is go talk to my kids. They know all about this shit. Okay, they start spouting off about one thing after another. I'm like, what? It's that, and like it is like it's just how it started versus where it is. It's almost like the reverse of the horse drawing, where it started off at the head with the little shitty ass preschool pencil drawing. And now it's this extravagant, beautiful, backside drawing.
Well, it depends on which
It
game you talk.
started off no, like Five Nights at Freddy's started off Rings of Power and ended with the Lord of the Rings extended edition trilogy. As far as
it really depends on which game you're coming in, because some games are better than others. My personal favorite is the VR one, and then the second favorite
on that one
is the. By the way, VR 2 is coming out this year. By the way, at the end of the year.
My ass. That was the worst $30 I've ever spent. I spent 5. I didn't make it through a first night and nope the hell out. I will never try that again.
I beat it, sir.
Congratulations.
Because I ain't some bitch.
Congratulations. Ain't gonna happen. No. I'd like no. No. Put an EKG monitor up on me while I play that shit. Oh my god.
Do it for the content. Don't be a bitch.
God no. It would be funny though. Everybody else would get a massive laugh out of it.
Some kids went missing.
What is this?
That's why the place shut down. The police
Okay,
searched
pause it
Freddy's.
again.
Hold up. Huh?
Pause it. Okay, so the reason why they went missing, for your information, is because the killer, aka Springtrap, took the children that he killed, disassembled, like ripped them apart, and stuffed their body. Well, it's unclear if he ripped them apart, but he stuffed their bodies in the animatronic suits to hide the bodies. By the way.
Yep. That's why Freddy's got the case, the opening inside of him. Oh, that was a security breach.
Yes, that's the newest. That's the newest game, by the way. It's
that was kind of fun. I got it.
It's an open world, and the DLC came out, by the way.
I don't have that one yet. God, I still need. Really?
Yes, if you own the game, it's free.
Is it on Is the DLC on all platforms?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay. I still haven't played fucking Bendy and the Dark Revival. Okay.
You should play Subnautica in VR, sir.
Bite my fucking ass. No.
All right, guys. I'm gonna need a poll, made in the chat.
Okay, so
who wants to see Kilted play via Subnautica in VR?
Everybody wants. I don't even need to put a poll. I already know the answers to that. Okay, don't need a poll on that one. Already know the answer. When it comes to PlayStation 2 VR, I will play it. Okay, because I do not have a computer powerful enough to run it. If and when they decide to put a Subnautica on PS2 VR2, I will get it. I will play it, and I will live stream it for as long as I can not have a heart attack. I had a video of a scuba diver giving me anxiety. My God, no.
Come on, guys, we gotta get him to.
Subnautica is awesome. It is a very
sure.
fun
I
game.
will drop kick you for
Manchester.
I love Subnautica. I beat Subnautica.
I thoroughly enjoyed playing Subnautica.
I played it and beat it in VR. The difference between me and him is that I can discern reality from VR. So it doesn't bother me whenever I play horror games in VR.
Yep. My brain says, "Nope, you're here. You're in it. We're going to submerge you in the whole thing."
I will probably also be buying
shortest live stream ever.
Yes, Steve, yes. You don't like deep water?
No, he's talking about me. Good for you. Good for you. So I want to finish. Let's finish the trailer.
The police searched Freddy's.
Hey. The head blender thing is a new thing from that doesn't exist in the comics or in the books or the games. We don't know what that is. We just assume it's gonna be a torture device made by one of the animatronics.
Oh,
that's a bad idea. Eyes.
Ghost children.
Yeah, it's coming out this Halloween. I am
Giant
looking forward.
robots. Tell me how to stop them.
You don't.
It's too late. He's coming.
It's funny because Springtrap wasn't introduced till Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
We'll have to see how the effects are. I mean, it's Blumhouse, not expecting anything spectacular.
Did you play Five Nights
Yes,
at Freddy's 3?
I'm going to. I still have that under your recommendations. Ark has been recommending Killer Frequency to me since she found me. I have it in my notepad. I have it down. Don't worry. I will fulfill my promise.
Oh yeah.
Hug from a Halloween event. Yeah, I told her I would check out Killer Frequency. Is that a VR? Wait, I'm gonna check something out. Let's finish this. Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay,
You think the fact that it's gonna be streaming on Peacock is gonna ruin it?
In theaters. Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop. Wait, what? Yeah,
It's gonna be on streaming in theaters and in
doing that. Oh, stop doing day and date bullshit. Yep. On Peacock and in theaters.
I'm gonna go see it in theaters because I want to support.
I'm gonna go see this in theaters because that's gonna be the experience. That's going to be the experience.
But yes,
Ark, is that a PC only version? Because I'm gonna look that up. Because I know the links that you sent me were for Steam links. Killer Frequency video game. What platforms is this? Team 17. Platforms. Is it on PS5? On June 1st, 2023, the game was released on PC, PlayStation 5. There you go.
What?
So, we can go over to the PlayStation app right now. Well, and let's see. I knew it sounded more familiar. Killer Frequency. And there it is. So let's see what this is. Alrighty. Doesn't look like it is. All right. So the game is available on PlayStation, so I'm going to have to put that on my wish list and check it out.
Here, the guys, he's got a wish list. He's asking y'all to shill for him.
What?
I said, did you hear that, guys? He's got a wish. He's got a wish list. He's asking y'all to shill for him.
Shill for me?
Yeah, give you your money, like.
Yeah, that's not what that word means.
I don't fucking know, man.
Is promoting it when you shouldn't be. I don't know. Shill. Never removed from NRFB. Oh God.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender. So that's at least one movie to look forward to since they went and fucking delayed Dune 2.
We're still also Markiplier's movie.
Hopefully it comes out. I'm talking like, okay, looking forward to positively. Markiplier's movie, definitely, if he's able to push it out this year. Five Nights at Freddy's. And okay. Looking forward to
I don't know what else comes out this year.
The Marvels.
But we don't give a fuck about that.
Oh no, we absolutely do, because that's going to be a fucking dumpster fire. That's going to be such hot garbage. Can't wait.
I am anticipating
failure. Echo's coming out.
I don't give a rat's ass about Echo.
Oh, we have to. I have to. Oh, well, what else? What else? What else are they going to try and release to salvage the Marvel franchise? Oh,
I don't know.
mm-mm. Do. October 27th is a Friday. Good. I'm gonna check my calendar. I can make
I
arrangements.
am definitely gonna go see this movie.
Oh wow! I can. Oh, what are you doing? I'm taking my kids to go see the movie. Are you sure? Yeah. What's it rated?
Uh,
I,
I'm
it's
not
probably
sure.
rated R. You're sure you want to take your kids in there? Yes.
Let's
Traumatize
see.
them. Well, wait.
But
Well,
they already played the game, so I mean,
mm.
let's see.
Now, how loud did that go?
Rating. Is it rated R? What? It's PG-13.
PG-13. Okay, that's not
Yeah.
too bad. So probably jump scares. Maybe probably not too much blood and guts for PG-13. Starfield. God damn it, man. I'm having so much trouble remembering shit. Starfield comes out tomorrow. Early access for Starfield is out tomorrow.
Well,
No?
I will probably. I'm not gonna be probably playing it. I'm still playing Hogwarts, and then I'm gonna be. Playing probably Baldur's Gate after.
I like this idea. Eventually, I'm going to play Baldur's Gate, just not right now.
I'm looking
No.
forward to it. I love D&D, so.
And the way I'm going to handle it, I'm going to be flipping between Starfield and Armored Core because I still have to finish Armored Core, and I am thoroughly enjoying that. But I got Armored Core on the PlayStation, and I'll have Starfield on the Xbox. So I'm going to have to manage my time, especially this weekend, on who is stealing what console from me this weekend.
Wait, what?
My kids steal the consoles from me.
Oh.
When one of them wants to play Beat Saber, can I play Beat Saber? Yes, you can. And it's like, well, that's all for the PlayStation for me.
Why should have VR?
Huh?
Why should have VR?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have you have PlayStation VR, not Oculus VR.
Yes, PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation VR. I have the console VR.
Well, I mean, other than that, I don't know anything else I'm looking forward to. So,
there's not much, and with the strike going on, going to be looking towards a lot of independence. Oh, you mean just like watching YouTube for entertainment, like I've been doing this entire time? Yes, indeed.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be. I've been doing that, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, something I showed off that is just really bizarre that some of these things are popular. Have you heard of the skibbity toilets?
I showed you that.
No, you didn't. My kids showed me that.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to my other friend John.
Yeah, I was tortured by that.
Oh
way
yeah,
back
no.
when. But some channel has gone into making videos of the skibbity toilets versus the camera head guys and the TV head guys, and it's just such a bizarre thing, like 50, 60 episodes of just no story, no words, no just action, and other people doing reviews and narrations of the videos. It's like it's such a bizarre thing how a head in a toilet can become so popular.
Yep, and the song is stupidly catchy on it. I hate it.
Oh, the songs that they were torturing me with, the chicken song,
Uh-huh.
not the what's it? And there was a bunch of songs that they were tormenting me with this weekend, just playing over and over and over again. I finally got to the point where I had to threaten them with like, I will take everything away if I hear that one more time. I can't do it. I wish I could remember the name, like what the other one was. When like Crazy Frog, that song over and over and over and over and over.
Don't remind me.
Oh God, that and the chicken. Oh, the things you have to
Mama
suffer
had a
for.
chicken. Mama had a cow.
Dad was proud. He didn't care how. Captain Butt's Pirates. They got away with that in a cartoon for kids. Captain Butt's Pirates. I still can't believe they got away with that.
You can't. I mean, shit was able to fly on the TV way back.
Captain Butt Pirate in a children's cartoon on Cartoon Network. Nobody. Oh, just like, okay. Butt Pirate. Captain Butt's Pirates. Why the hell was the devil in this cartoon?
This is in the details.
You don't need pants for the victory dance.
Baboon chase the weasel.
Baboon's better than weasel.
Yeah, I watch the shows too. All right.
Big star of cartoon. I am Weasel. I am Weasel. Yes. So, Ahsoka. Did you watch all 3 episodes or just the first 2?
Yeah, I've watched all 3.
So, I've made it quite clear that I did not watch Rebels. I did not watch the Clone Wars. I have a very... hold on. I've been trying to clear my damn throat all day.
Oh, yeah?
I have a very limited knowledge of the characters of Ahsoka, Sabine Wren, and what's her name? General what's her fuck who doesn't want to take off her goddamn pilot helmet, her flight helmet. Your general. And you're going to keep your flight helmet on the entire fucking show.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I got a laundry list of complaints about this. And of course, you know, Star Wars fans, Rebels fans are fucking creaming their shorts over this because, oh, look, Ahsoka. Oh, look, Hera. Thank you, Ark. Hera does not take off her helmet. If she's a general, okay, well, she's not flying a starfighter. She's on the bridge of a star cruiser. And she should not have, I'm sorry. First of all, I kind of sort of have an issue, but I understand she's a general, so her uniform, her costume is going to look clean. Okay, cool. The thing is, her costume goes with the pilot helmet. She's wearing a pilot's jacket, a pilot's outfit, a pilot's costume. She is the general for the New Republic. I'm sorry. Stop using nostalgia bait to justify what she's wearing. She should not be wearing that by now. If she is now a general for the New Republic, she should have a different uniform. Probably something to go along the lines with everybody else. But the only reason that I see that they keep her, again, with the pilot fucking costume on, is to go, hey guys, look, you remember her. You like this character, so you're going to like our show.
I don't think people like the character, so
it's just.
I'm in the show right now. Like, I don't think I don't know, man. I'm not really enjoying the show all too much. The only thing I am even remotely excited for right now about the show is whether or not that the masked dude is gonna be Sam Whitner or not.
Or who his character is going to be. It'll be cool if it is Whitmer under the mask, but who is he going to be? Is he going to be Starkiller? Is he just going to be a random Inquisitor? What?
I would hope. I would hope he's going to be Starkiller. Well, okay. I mean, he technically was an Inquisitor whenever, the games. If you got the DLCs for the original game, they used his body. Well, the evil route. He was a Jedi hunter, and he was a Jedi hunter before he died too. Like, it wasn't out of the realm for him to be a Jedi hunter. So,
all 3 episodes full of bad writing, contrivance, stupid heroes, stupid bad guys in order to push the plot along.
Also,
piss poor pacing.
I know
and
this is
terrible
gonna be
choreography.
I know this is gonna be like a little nitpick thing. I don't know. Me and my girlfriend were talking about it. We were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
The apprentice chick from the evil side.
Mm-hmm.
Does she blink? I don't think I've seen that woman blink.
Oh no! Now I'm gonna be keeping track.
Her face is such deadpan. Like, I don't think she
They're
knows
all
how
deadpan. There's like no there's barely any sort of emotion with Ahsoka.
I think it's because Rosario doesn't want to mess up her makeup.
Oh, the excuse is, oh, she's stoic. She's grown. She's different from when she was in Rebels and Clone Wars. It's like,
yeah, that's stupid.
She is a better actress than this.
Unless you want to count Catwoman, but we don't talk about that. Oh, that was Halle Bailey. Never mind. I was thinking about the other movie that she was in. Was it Gothica? That movie I was thinking about Catwoman. It was a weird movie.
The choreography in the first 2 episodes was dog shit. During the lightsaber fights, I'm sorry. Like slow, choreographed. It's like, I just wonder. It's like, did you practice a few times before you went action? It just. And that stupid jump spin in episode 2 that Ahsoka did. Like, come on.
What about the very slow practice sword fighting with the wooden swords?
Oh, you mean the ripoff from A New Hope? They did that. They did that twice.
I was thinking
twice in that episode. Yeah, in the 3rd episode,
it instantly made me think about whenever Luke first put on the blaster.
I can't see anything in this. Sabine is not Force sensitive, but she's going to be trained as a Jedi. Last time I checked, that's not how this works. But the excuse that they give,
she's not Force sensitive?
No, I have not heard anything. There's been no indication that she's Force sensitive. I thought that was kind of a qualification.
I thought she was Force sensitive.
See, that's the part I don't know. But everything I'm hearing is that it's never been hinted at. Is Sabine Force sensitive? Oh, of course, there are going to be some huge hints in the first 2 episodes. I don't give a flying. I'm going to take a breath for a moment. I'm going to take a breath for a moment. Because it's statements like this that drive me up the fucking wall. Because this is retcon nonsense. Is Sabine Force sensitive? Well, believe it or not, there are some pretty huge hints in these first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. That's called retcon.
Yeah,
someone made a video that she's Force sensitive in Rebels. And somebody's. There's an aroma.
She's
There's
not
an aroma
a Jedi.
that's entering my apartment.
So she's
Not
not an
coming from-
actual. She's not an actual Jedi. She's just someone. She's just a Mandalorian who's being trained with a lightsaber.
Oh. Oh. Sabine never trained as a Jedi. Sabine is sensitive to the Force, but her aptitude in the Force is so weak that she doesn't have the innate talent and abilities that other Padawans have. In fact, Professor Huang, yes, this is all retcon. I want to know, any fans of Rebels who watched the Rebels, who watched it, who know way more than I do, is there a single hint that Sabine's character is Force sensitive before the Ahsoka series? If the answer is yes, then my argument is done. If the answer is no, then this is a retcon. Yet one more in the long line of Disney retcons that fans are getting tired of more and more.
But you gotta remember, though. You gotta remember,
the Force
is female.
Mm. And then, of course, the space chase, which is so fucking stupid. Hi, I'm going to fly my ship at you, directly at you, and hope that you're going to move out the way. That's tactics, right?
Or, I mean, flying askewly to the left to avoid their fire,
Spinning. Oh. At least the ship had better deflector shields than every other ship, than every other little, like. Well, yeah, I guess it was a larger ship. It had plot armor. I mean, deflector shields.
You couldn't have your two main women antagonists dying.
And of course, Ahsoka going out into space.
Oh, that was also another scene ripped from the books, by the way. If you didn't know.
I love
that was something that Luke did in the books.
Yeah.
He got out of his ship.
And why the hell? Why on Earth? This is what I talk about when they have to make people stupid in order to move the plot along. That's insulting. Okay. Instead of focusing fire on the ship, we're going to fire directly at this one little spot where Ahsoka is standing so that she can deflect light. She can deflect starship blasters.
I mean, she's not the first person to do that. You can do that in games, by the way. Just heads up. Other Jedi have done it. Men and women Jedi have done it. So, like, I will defend that. Like, lightsaber. If they remember, they're being powered by the Force. So
I understand that. There's these things called the precedent, which is why I have a problem with them making lightsabers so fucking trivial. I don't care. I will argue that till I'm fucking dead. Okay. If this is something that's been done in multiple areas of the canon, okay, fine. That's an understanding. There's a precedent for it, okay? And regardless of the way, whatever excuses people want to make for Sabine surviving a lightsaber through the fucking gut, she was able to get to there. First of all, she wants to. They want her to survive. Sure, okay. She shouldn't have been on her feet so quickly. That was nonsense.
I mean, look, to be perfectly fair, both Anakin and Luke lost limbs and were up on their feet not too much sooner after. Anakin was
an arm.
No, Anakin
to the gut.
Anakin
was rebuilt
in a matter of hours. In a matter of hours, sir.
That's the whole thing with the time frames and everything. You don't know how much time passed between Palpatine going to get Anakin and him becoming Vader. There's only speculation on how much time passed between Ahsoka rescuing Sabine and her waking up in the hospital. That's the problem. If they would have had hell, 30 seconds of scenes of Ahsoka, not Ahsoka, hell, a scene of Sabine being in the back to tank, a scene with her being on a hospital bed. 30 seconds, 3 seconds each, 5 seconds each, multiple scenes to show there is time passing. It would have made it more palatable. But the way it was shot, the way it was presented, she's fine. Next day, 2 days tops. It makes it's between that and Reva and the Grand Inquisitor and motherfucking Darth Maul being brought back to life. I don't give a shit whose idea it was. Dumb is dumb is dumb. His hatred kept him alive.
By the way, guys, today, he also learned that the girl, the witch, is the female version of Darth Maul's race, because he didn't watch Rebels or he didn't watch Clone Wars, so he doesn't know the Sisters of Dathomir.
I've heard of them. I just did not know that was Darth Maul's species. And Steve, he got put in the back to tank because he almost froze to death. I'm pretty sure it was more that he was freezing to death more than getting, bitch slapped by the Wampa. At least that's how I felt it was. It was because of the temperatures. And, he was on the verge of freezing to death when Han Solo found him. In order to keep him from succumbing to frostbite completely and freezing to death, he had thought they smelled bad on the outside. It's just more stuff that they could have handled better. And of course, the other scene and the other lines. Oh my God, what was? Oh, the Force is in all of us. God damn it!
I mean, that was
why the hell did they
established too, but yes, not everyone can use the Force.
Mm-hmm. You still have some sort of aptitude for it. Is that something that can be taught? Can it be forced?
No, but don't you know? Here's my prediction for the Acolyte. Ahsoka's going to show up and tell all the girls there that the Force is in everybody, and they're all going to magically just tap into the Force and use it and win the day. And they all get tea and brunch after. The end. Because I guarantee you, from what the way she talked, like, anyone can use the Force as long as you try hard enough. That's basically what it sounded like she was saying.
So Sanguine says the things people are forgetting is that only the dark side has the unnatural power over the death. Light side users tend to die more easily. Darth Sion is the walking. I saw pictures of him. That's like, what the hell? Darth Sion is a walking corpse, and Nihilus is a floating ghost robes.
Yeah, I told you that before.
Yeah.
That's why Darth Maul was able to live. I know you think it's stupid, but that's why.
It's the retcon excuse that they used to keep him alive because the fans wanted him, because George Lucas wanted him. I can still think it's dumb.
At least they give it explanations in the books, like in the expanded universe, before Disney got a hold of it.
Okay, genuinely a far better explanation than the Grand Inquisitor surviving a lightsaber through the middle of his chest. He's got 2 stomachs. I don't give a fuck. Went through his body, trivializing a lightsaber. What about Reva? She didn't survive once. She survived twice. She's humanoid. Does she have 2 stomachs? Did it not hit any sort of vital organs? Twice. It's the trivialization of the lightsaber. And that is frustrating. Find another way to get the character into the position that you want them in without trivializing the lightsaber. It's lazy writing at best. That's my argument about it. Stupid shit.
You're not. Yeah, no. Well, also, God forbid they killed a person in Star Wars. Just the first black female Force user shows up on the big screen, and God forbid they kill her.
What?
You
You
know
talking about
how?
Ahsoka or
Reva. As far as I know, she's the first person of color, female, to show up and be able to use the Force in Star Wars.
God, that's another article. Ahsoka set records for having the first female lightsaber duel. What? Like, first live action all female lightsaber duel. Like, we are celebrating. Like, there's people are celebrating such.
People are celebrating the stupid diversity.
It's superficial celebrations.
Yes, yeah, that.
And I have a problem. Like, superficial nonsense. It's the same. It's no better than the message, the check boxes, and everything. It's like just write a good story. Focus. Story first, and go to school and take a lesson on pacing, for crying out loud, and then do some choreography, a little bit more than you did with the first 2 episodes. And yet, I'm still interested to see Ray Stevenson's fight with Ahsoka. I want to, even though, huh?
Who's that?
Apparently, that's happening in the next episode because they released a teaser trailer for the next episode.
So is that the guy with the white beard?
Yes, that's Ray Stevenson, the guy that died.
Oh, so this is his last thing he was in before he died?
I believe so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Sangwood says, I'm surely, don't call me Shirley. I'm sure at some point further in the past, the light side had access to resurrection skills, but the council banned them, probably because of how abusable that was. That would
also, the Jedi were taught to abandon all of their emotions, weren't they? Like, given it, like as Yoda says, love leads to anger, anger leads to hate, and
fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate. Hate is the path to the dark side.
Yeah. So
I was not impressed by, like, in the first episode, the Admiral being an absolute fucking moronic twat. I'm going to call their bluff. Bring him on the ship. Really? Sure. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he could have just thought people were pretending to be Jedi. He didn't know they were actual lightsaber users and all that stuff, or Force wielders.
But just still gonna welcome them on your ship.
He probably thought, "Oh, it's just 2 of them. We're an army. We can take them." That's probably his thinking.
Characters being stupid in order to move the plot along. If you believe they are Imperial sympathizers, what do? Welcome them on your ship or blast them out of existence?
Well, I mean, the New Republic's not supposed to be a bunch of murderers, right?
Tractor beam, tow them along. I don't know. Somebody is having a party in my complex.
And they didn't invite you. What does that say about you?
That I can't? What?
I was going to make the joke that they didn't like you, but all right. I'll go with that.
No, I mean, I hope so. I hope they don't like me. Oh, my God.
Are they being loud?
No. I'm talking about the aroma.
Oh.
Seeping through the walls and the vents.
Oh.
Like, okay. But you didn't hear me sniffing a little while ago going...
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck? Are they doing it outside my window? Jesus Christ, man. Vader's beautiful black visage is sullied when he pulls off his mask to reveal a feeble, crusty old white man. They're trying to tell us that deep inside, we all want to be white. Oh, God. It's my understanding. Okay, I say that the Grey Jedi are the superior ones. It's my understanding that the Grey Jedi is a fan canon. Creation. It is
They're
it's
not
a fan
canon.
creation. There's no actual Grey Jedi.
It has been confirmed multiple times that those don't exist. They are pure fan fiction, but there is some
better fan fiction than what Disney's putting out.
I mean, yes.
I know it's wrong. I know it's a low bar. I don't care.
But it is, yes, it is purely a fan theory.
I'm gonna. Has hyperspace comms been a thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. That's why I write these things down and I go, okay, someone's gonna know better than me.
But also, like, I mean, in reality, those messages should not be getting across that fast. Like, it's the vastness of space is fucking, well, it's vast. Space is big. It takes radio waves. Like, honestly, they're going faster than radio waves. There shouldn't be any communication going on with those things.
Well, if we go down that route, there are so many arguments that would have to be made towards the Star Wars universe. It's not supposed to be scientifically accurate. That's Star Trek. Star Trek's goal was to be as scientifically accurate as possible while still being futuristic. Star Wars was always fantasy sci-fi, fantastical sci-fi. So, yeah, you're talking about Darth Vader communicating with the Emperor across the vastness of the galaxy, and it was still able to be done. So
I know. I'm just saying.
My whole thing is I was never sure. I couldn't remember whether or not it was something that could be done in hyperspace. I thought hyperspace was just a different. It's like, no, you're kind of somewhere else because the whales, they're in hyperspace, so they're somewhere else. You don't see them in the regular space. Are you able to communicate through hyperspace? It's not something I was aware of. Yes, Jason's going to be happy because Jason's in this. They showed her son. Mm-hmm. So I got a couple of questions about these assassin droids. That's kind of just annoying. Again, just bad writing. So the assassin droids that went to kill or capture or whatever. Why did one of them stick around?
Maybe they were trying to kill Ahsoka too.
Why would they think Ahsoka would go back there?
I don't know.
So I thought you would come. Well, okay, we're looking for. No. One argument can be made. Well, he lost his leg, so he couldn't go anywhere. Okay, that's fair enough. How did he climb up to be above Ahsoka if he couldn't leave? And then also, Disbrew brought this up. He's an assassin droid. An assassin droid who has a memory bank that keeps track of where it was made. Doesn't that seem counterproductive to the success of an assassin droid?
Sir, you're forgetting plot.
No, and that's the problem that Disney's going to have is I'm not forgetting plot. I'm not forgetting.
Don't you know you're supposed to be consume product and get excited for next product?
No, I ask questions, goddammit. Okay. I'm not going to look at all the big, bright, flashy, shiny, ooh, look, Jedi, ooh, look, lightsaber, ooh, look, space battle, ooh, look, Star Wars. No. I'm going to be critical. I'm going to ask questions. And there are things I'll be able to overlook because that's what we do. Suspension of disbelief. It's a wonderful thing. It allows us to be pulled into the story. But when you do something in the story that just knocks you out, like the Flash getting knocked out of the fucking Speed Force, it's difficult to get back into it.
Other speedsters that can keep up can knock him out of the Speed Force. If they're able to keep up with him. Just to let you know that.
Okay.
It has been done in the comics.
The things that are happening in these episodes are knocking me out of the story. They're knocking me out. They're bringing me back to thinking common sense. Well, maybe not common sense, but just good just a better pacing and better choreography. I might have a different opinion because honestly, I'm genuinely interested to see where this story is going. But
Wasn't there a piece of wall art that showed like Anakin leading Ahsoka while he was on the light side as his apprentice, and then leading the Starkiller character when he was Vader on the? Have we seen that mural yet, or is that only in the trailer?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a piece of artwork on a wall that shows like it's like a prophecy, like Anakin having two apprentices, one being Ahsoka, the other being Starkiller.
Mural.
Which is why I thought, Sam Whitner is going to be Starkiller in this series.
I'm gonna be humming that shit over and over. I just want to look at the fucking image, not where it's from. Open image in new tab, you foolish tit. Really? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Gonna find a different. Oh, is this DeviantArt shit? Where is this image from? Okay, let's see if somebody can find where this image is from, because I'm not opening up Jaganese. This isn't canon like everyone is saying. Okay. Where, like, a simple question, where's this from?
I don't know. I thought it was, I saw like on a random Instagram post or a Facebook post, and I thought it was going to be a part of the Ahsoka thing.
Well, I mean, it is definitely an interesting picture.
Also, I can definitely tell they used Hayden Christensen's name for this because he hasn't shown up in a single episode, but he's supposed to be in this show.
He will be.
Like the last episode as a Force Ghost, maybe? I don't fucking know.
No, that's going to be Thrawn. They're going to have Thrawn in the last episode walking onto the bridge. And then it'll be done.
Because by this time, Anakin's dead.
Why can't you just let me save the freaking image? You know what? I'm just going to use my goddamn clip tool. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to use my clip tool.
This takes place after the fall of the Empire, so Anakin's dead by now.
Yep. That is correct.
So it's either going to be a flashback we see him, or it's going to be a Force Ghost.
Probably flashback. Which isn't a bad thing. Showing my fucking cousin. Jesus Christ. Gotta go through this the same way as before. Ahsoka kept. Oh, Lord. Cracks open a can of Space Pepsi and chugs it to showing the logo. Oh, God. The choice of a generation. Oh, no, Steve. That's a good pun. I like that pun. That's a good pun. Choice of a new Jedi-ration. Jedi-ration. That's a good pun. I like that.
Oh, so, I told you that. I don't know if I told you this or not. Whenever I was at the convention 2 weeks ago, I was talking with our friend Mr. An Uso. And he just nothing I said would like convince him otherwise. The new Star Wars is bad. He said yes, it's bad, but it's not as good. It's not as bad as you make it out to be. It's still good, just not as
worse.
good as not as good as the old stuff, but still good. He's just eating it up. I think he's still living in the whole like loving the fact that he went on the Star Wars
the overpriced
yeah, he went that
was fucking overpriced. I'm sorry. I mean, more power to him. But yeah, is this the mural you're talking about?
Yes, that.
I think that's some deep. No, it's not. That's some DeviantArt shit.
Okay.
Yeah. From what people are saying, I grabbed it off of Reddit. I mean, it definitely looks cool.
I mean, it looks better than anything Star Wars has released as of late.
Well, no, like Ark said, it looks like the mural from Rebels in the last season. And I think that's the purpose. Um, yeah, not canon, but even so, if you compare this to the actual altar of Mortis painting versus this, I don't understand how Anakin takes the place of the father. Isn't the father father like Bendu? Let's see. Anybody said get a buddy cop with Ahsoka and Star Killer? Oh God, I love Reddit. But it is definitely cool artwork.
No, they're gonna kill him off because they can't have they can't. They're probably gonna kill the older dude, Star Killer, and leave the blonde, emotionless chick alive. Because you can't have them killing a female in Star Wars.
Well, one theory is that she is going to kill what's his name?
The older dude.
His name is Baylan Skull. She's going to kill the apprentice is going to kill Baylan Skull because you have to always follow the trope. The apprentice kills the master, and
she's not liking
maybe
the direction.
Ahsoka leaves her alive or something nonsense like that. But
she's not liking the direction. She seems like she's been fighting him on everything. So
no, has she?
She doesn't seem to agree with his decisions.
No, she definitely doesn't like the witch. Congratulations, you almost got them. I did like that little dig.
That girl has no emotion whatsoever, by the way. I know I've said it already, but
none of them do. Everyone
the droid has more emotions than them.
I know.
But again, David Tennant.
I know Chopper
is a good actor.
Oh, that droid, yeah. I thought you were talking about Chopper. Chopper is some sort of fan favorite. I think it's just like every droid has to be some sort of carbon copy of R2-D2 because R2-D2 was beloved. So every droid has to have some sort of quirky personality, and it's like they would have restraining bolts on them. They would have their memory wiped. They would have this. They would have that. R2-D2 was an anomaly. Okay, not the norm. He was an anomaly. He was an exception. Okay. Even C-3PO had his memory wiped at one point. I believe it wasn't 3PO's memory
both
wiped
of them were by the end
between,
of
No, I think R2's memory wasn't wiped between the
because then it was both of them. Both of them had their memories wiped at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, having a droid like with a personality. No, I don't know. Exception, not the rule. All my number one issue, all of my main issues with the 3 episodes so far have nothing to do with my lack of knowledge from the Rebels. I mean, bad pacing is bad pacing. Bad choreography is bad choreography. It doesn't matter what came before it. It doesn't matter, all this other stuff. I'm genuinely interested to see what sort of hints they give about these characters to try and pull the average viewer in. And I think they're failing at that. I don't think
they expect you to, again, consume product and get excited for next product. They expect you to know everything.
They expect you to have watched Rebels. It's like, well, that's a bad idea. You need some sort of exposition to give people an idea, a hint here and there, and to try and get them interested in watching what came before it. If you do that, then you'll have more people watching your shit on your shit streaming service. To sit there and tell me, it's like, to justify all this stuff, oh, you're not going to like it because it's not for you. You didn't watch Rebels? Well, then that's obviously why you don't like it. It's like, well, no, that has nothing to do with why I don't like it. But I'm going to judge it because it's not doing a good job to get people to go watch those shows.
Yeah, it's. I am just. If it wasn't for the fact that we.
I guess HK47. That's Chopper, Chopper, whatever his name is. HK47.
Maybe I don't fucking know. I don't remember his name. I that's the problem, is I don't care enough to know these guys.
I'm not familiar with this droid.
If it wasn't for the fact that we had to, you're making us watch this, I wouldn't be watching these.
Oh, I have to watch this. Okay, Sanguine. What's HA47 from? Oh, Assassin Droid. Here we go. The best droid. Oh, I think I. All right.
It's your favorite droid, the depressed one from the
Andor.
Somebody
made one out of Legos. Check it out.
Yeah, you got him.
HK series assassin droid, 24 points of articulation, rusty red colored appearance with friendly protocol droid antenna, assassin protocols. The best droid money can buy. I think I understand why you said that. That's cool. Nope.
The thing is, like, all you gotta do is say the word Lego, and bam, he's interested.
Oh, you got my attention. Well, no, somebody made one out of Legos. Art quotes, fan art. What game? Okay, I'm not gonna go on that tangent. But yeah, this stuff is nothing to write home about.
No, I'm not. I'm really not enjoying. I'm really not enjoying this Ahsoka show. The only thing that's got me excited about this show, as of right now, is whether or not it's Starkiller or Ezra. The moment I find out that, the show is pretty much done for me.
We'll see. I want to see where it goes. I've already started 3 episodes in. I'm going to see it all the way to the end. Because you know what? I suffered through She-Hulk and Velma. This is nothing. This is nothing. But I need to start working on my reviews. And
and the fact that
start working. What's that? No. I'm talking about the reviews that I do and having more visuals in them. You know, the things I'm talking about, having at least a picture on the screen of the.
Oh, well, you're gonna need an editor for that.
Or I could wing it because
I mean, yeah, you could definitely try and do it yourself.
Well, yeah.
I don't know a damn thing about editing.
Piss ass broke. I ain't got no money to pay no editors.
I don't know how to edit either, so you're not the only one.
That's okay. I didn't know how to make a YouTube channel and record videos and live stream, and here we are. Don't you dare comment.
Which, by the way, I have started streaming again. I don't know if you noticed or not.
Yes, you have. I saw that.
I was going to do it on Thursdays, but now my work schedule's changed. So I'm working every day in the week except for Saturday. So Saturday is probably going to be my stream days. So I don't know when. Whenever it's going to be whenever I feel like it throughout the day.
Yeah. I want to try and stream Starfield. That'll be on Twitch. But I'm going to have my little clones, so...
Oh, by the way, while I have everybody here, if anyone can tell me why my camera starts to slow down and glitch, and my microphone has this crackling sound in it every time I hit the stream button on Streamlabs. I switched over to OBS. And OBS does not give me the same issues. It gives me the issue at the very beginning of the stream, but then it goes away immediately almost. But whenever I do it on Streamlabs, it does the entire time I'm streaming. Maybe? I don't know. My internet's good. The bit rate's fine. Everything is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it's been doing the exact same thing that my streams have been doing since I bought this PC. It's been running smoothly and it's been running great. My mic sounds good. My camera's good. Like, it's all high quality equipment that works fine. But once I hit the stream button, it just all goes to shit. But it's only doing it on Streamlabs. It's not doing it on OBS.
Do the same thing I did. Type into Google what the problem is and find some YouTube videos, because that's what I did to try and improve my sound quality on my recordings, and a few filters here and there, and apparently it got better.
I tried that. No one really has an answer to my question that I'm asking. So yeah, I don't know why.
The only thing y'all
can hear my voice. Y'all can hear my voice right now. It's not coming in cracked at all. Like, it's fine.
As far as I know, I can hear you through the microphone on my end. or through the headset on my end.
Yeah, you're not getting any. No, like so. What I was doing was when I hit the stream button, and then like I can also hear my own audio, and I pulled up Twitch and I was watching myself. It's not only doing it on my monitor, my audio to monitor setting. It's doing it on my It's doing it on my stream as well. So like it's I don't know why it's doing it. It's just it is. And
Twitch sucks. I mean, I've heard Twitch is crap anyway. Like
no, it's happening only on Streamlabs. It's not happening on it's not happening. I'm using
That's your problem. Don't use Streamlabs.
Yeah, but a lot of my settings were on Streamlabs and I liked it. I mean, I figured out how to use OBS pretty quickly, so it's not like OBS is terrible.
Go through your Streamlabs, go to your stream. See, this is what I did because I moved over to OBS as well. Because for the simple reason that in Streamlabs, you can't rotate the insert that you have on your recording. And I wanted to be able to tilt a picture. That's all I wanted to do. Could not do it on Streamlabs, but you could do it on OBS. So I went bye-bye Streamlabs, Streamlabs. I'm over to OBS. And I took all the settings that I had on Streamlabs and I just copied just one for one onto OBS.
Yeah, I was able to manage to move all over the one thing I don't like about Streamlabs is that OBS, that you have to use a third party for your alerts, whereas Streamlabs had their alerts built into it. So I don't know. I I copied and pasted my dashboard from Streamlabs and put it into OBS, and it's working just fine now.
Yeah. So just use OBS, learn how to use it. Oh. And as far as the notifications and everything, I'm sure there's a video out there to show how to get it done.
No, I fixed that.
Okay. So yeah, it's just extra stuff. I mean, look, if I can learn how to do half that stuff, anybody can. All right. I mean, granted, all I need to do is motivate myself to actually do it. And once I'm past that motivation hurdle, I'm going to learn how to do all that shit. I just need to find a decent editing software, and I'm going to start doing better edits. It's time. It really is time for me to start doing better edits and doing better edits on my videos, having, visuals, especially if I'm going to start trying to get better at my reviews. I need those visuals in there.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to help you with that. I'm sorry. I can record, I can do audio, and I can do all that stuff. I just don't know how to edit. So yeah. I should probably learn how to edit my own videos. I just been uploading the whole streams to YouTube.
Oh, something I plan on doing. I only streamed Armored Core the first night, hour and a half. An hour and a half of the stream was me fighting the tutorial boss. So I want to go in and cut out all the times that I kept dying and cursing and dying and going, what the fuck? You got to be kidding me, and all that other stuff. And just put that into a little compilation video. Call it Get Good Scrub. Because the video I did of people complaining about Armored Core, god damn, that blew up. Holy crap. It blew up a little bit, but we are past the 2-hour mark, and I gotta use the bathroom and get something to drink and finish a couple of things with the real world work. So, anything you would like to say before we end it for the night, good sir?
Y'all can go subscribe to my channel too if you want. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Go do that, everybody. Link is in the description down below.
I don't know.
If you haven't already.
What else is there? What do we? So I guess we're just talking about Ahsoka unless something else pops up.
Ahsoka, yes. Also, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out this week.
We'll figure it out throughout the week, guys.
You're not going to be playing Starfield, are you?
Probably not.
Okay.
I gotta get through. I still gotta get through Hogwarts.
Yeah,
and
me
Baldur's
too.
Gate and Baldur's Gate. Okay. Look, I have this thing where I will not switch games until I finish it. Okay, I mean, besides like the Sonic game I started playing, I got I found a more interesting game, so I switched to that.
Oh
But
God! Apparently fuck.
language, sir.
Oh yeah, we're well past that. Oh, what's that dumbass woke failure video game that came out with the millennials and with the millennial bad guys that were trying to get money to pay off their student loans?
I remember you talking about that,
Saints
but I
Row.
don't.
Saints Row. Apparently, Saints Row. I need to go look this up, but somebody made a video saying that the Saints Row is so desperate they put it on PlayStation, and I'm wondering, it's like, wait a minute, is
Wasn't
this
it
a
always
free
on?
game? No, free, because that's the only fucking way I'm gonna play this game. I want to see, like, I want to.
I've
I
never
want to
played a
see
single
how
Saints
fucking
Row game,
stupid it is.
so I
Neither
don't
have
know.
I. Neither have I. But cringe is cringe.
I mean, if you say so. I saw. I mean, the furthest I've come close to was playing GTA.
Well, GTA is a good franchise, like from
Until the,
beginning to end.
I mean, yes, I enjoy the GTA games. I remember playing them all the time when I was a kid, and then I still
I
play
enjoyed the
them.
strip club, but
Really, you don't say.
I'm a lonely person. I'm very lonely.
Hear that, guys? He needs the digital titties. You go take the girls back behind in the alley with Carl. Was it Carl? Was that the name of the? Was it
I
the
can't
main
remember
character?
which one that
San Andreas. You played as Carl, right?
I didn't play San Andreas.
Okay, never mind then. I don't remember I remember like the
Oh,
first three
no.
games you were playing like a mafia dude.
Oh, we're still in Canada. Whoops.
Yes, we're in Canada. Man, I wish we were in Canada. Well, no, not really. It's hot right now because everything's on fire. But this break from the heat has been nice. It's literally been 20 degrees cooler, and I have noticed it every day.
Hasn't that been awesome?
Yeah, not being in 105 to 107 weather.
Yeah, when you say it was only 100 degrees today.
Dude, it was like 85 yesterday, and that was fan-fucking-tastic, all right?
It was 77 first thing this morning. Don't anybody go anywhere because I have to show this.
Wasn't there something you wanted to show me besides the Robin Hood trailer?
No, that was it. I just wanted to torture you with the Robin Hood trailer.
I sworn there was another thing you wanted to show me.
No, the only other thing we had talked about was open image and new tab. Oh my lord.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
I like Rosario Dawson, but man, I don't like this version of Ahsoka at all.
Yeah, that's people complain about it. Some people, it's not the same Ahsoka's from Rebels. Lack of emotion, a lack of range. So yeah. But for me, I don't have anything to judge it on. I don't know. Was she hell?
I like Clone Wars. Did you get distracted by titties again?
Bizarre video game advertisements that are on Facebook that shouldn't be there because they're not supposed to be.
Well, yeah. On that note, we'll leave him alone to his bathroom time with that ad.
Oh, shut up.
We'll call it an evening for that. Yesterday. Oh, that was yesterday. As if you don't do it multiple times a day.
I'm old. My recovery time is a lot longer than it used to be.
You're right. You need a long rest after each one. You used all your key. You used all your key points, and now you need a long rest to recover your spell slots.
Self-deprecation is a thing.
On that note, fellas and ladies, and all gentlemen and ladies who are here, I know I said ladies twice. Shut up, I'm tired.
Thank you all. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for chatting, giving us all kinds of stuff to talk about and laugh about. Thank you, Steve, for the memes. You are all so very awesome. Thank you as well, Doug, if you're still out there. Go
Subscribe to
ahead
my
and
channel. I'm
sound,
plugging. I'm
yes,
plugging.
yes.
Free.
Subscribe to Hoshiro's channel. What?
Help a brother out. I know I don't have a lot of content. I mean, I've got like 100 and something videos up there, but not all of my playthroughs ended in like completion. But you know, hey, we can't get them all to the finish line sometimes. All right.
You can keep that Reaper Leviathan somewhere else.
I didn't stream myself playing Subnautica. That was before I played Subnautica before I started streaming. So don't worry, it's not on the channel.
Yep. If it ever comes to the PSVR 2, that's definitely a game I will stream at least once.
I played it on PC for my VR version. So,
but time
also,
to go.
If there's any games that y'all want me to play, leave them in my comment section somewhere, or leave them in the comment section here. I'll look at it either way. Because if I don't see it, he definitely will. He'll tell me about it.
Leave it on pop it on the Discord.
Yeah, that. There's also that too. But anyway, we're tired. We're gonna go to bed now.
Well, I'm not going to bed. I got another hour of work.
Yeah, he's got work to do. I'm gonna go sleep.
So everyone have a good night. Thank you for joining us. You go ahead and take care of the outro.
Night, guys. There you go. That was simple.
Good night.
Night, y'all.